Man, when you say next time and it's only 3 seconds later, feels bad, man.
What a confusing accent!
Yeah. Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin edge tool with a diameter of 50mm and at least 50cm in length. The weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at the crime scene. Huh? What's that? It's time. Can you tell what it is yet? Tie your kangaroo down. Ah! Cursed fool! Give me an eye! Eye! Dump that. Give me an eye! Ah, I shouldn't have got rid of it so quickly. Ah! Huh. Nope. Bum, bum, bum. Nope. Nope. Ah. That's incredible! How did that happen? Hit.
I got it!
The answer lies here!
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Yep, yep. Just as a heads up, remember there were only 4 in the box that we opened. You can go back and look. In fact, you know what? Can I pull it up? Not that one. Ah? I guess I can't look it up. I can't look it up. You can go look it up. Go back a couple of parts. There's only 4 inside the box.
The iron skewer?
And there's 5 on the list. Dun dun dun.
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
Check the equipment list, and there seems to be 1 iron skewer missing. Oh, you could have remembered this conversation too, but that's harder. Ah, that's right, as far as I know. Been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
Yeah.
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Yeah.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Ah.
Ah!
He's doing an Ibuki. Save him.
Avril Lavigne!
Did he just really go Avril Lavigne? Why is it gotta go and make things so complicated, hey?
Avril Lavigne? Huh? Did he really just say that?
That's what I said. This game.
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
Nuh-uh.
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Ah.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
I know, right?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
But where?
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Yeah.
Oh! 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 Whoa!
Finally, we're near the end. It's only been 2 hours, thank goodness, let's go. Cornered opponent would be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. He'll probably pin you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all, and he guilty, so he gonna die. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their socials. High-speed dispute battle, where you beat down the panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time battle, the panic talk action. They changed it from the first game. The panic talk action. PTA. Yeah. During PTA, you must destroy his opponent's social so you can deliver the final strike. To that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while doing a Dance Dance Revolution ripoff. Have your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker by pressing the B button, and you'll be able to lock onto your opponent's remark. If you keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. We need that power up that lets us lock onto two. That's like crucial. Afterwards, if you release the B button in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the locks on the remark and destroy it. Hold up. If you release it in time with the tempo marker. Okay. It'll intercept and destroy. By destroying, you'll also deal damage to the socials and destroy them. You cannot destroy your remark in the timer, you'll get hurt. Hit start. But just focus on pressing B and we'll add ammo and other stuff. Start a compo and the tempo will go up. Keep missing, tempo down. When the song changes, tempo changes. And the final blow, they'll start to give their final argument. If that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left and right of the screen. And they correspond to the buttons, and you actually said Y. Wait. I see you, Y button. Ah. Press them in the right order, you can compose the words for your final strike. Please make your argument by searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. If you don't do it in the time limit, the socials will recover. Yellow chef, 2IU2. It's a lot of words, and I skip past it because it's just easier to show you.
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
Hey.
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
I know I'm in the middle of nowhere, but I'm not that far in the middle of nowhere. As good as the weapon, hiding it in the kitchen will be the easiest way to slip it by. But be accurate and check the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Had I been in an unexpected place? Where would that be? Why did he hide a long weapon like a 9 skewer? Think carefully.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
This is the trial where memes were born.
I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal territory, the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Oh, it's different. I got it now.
I don't know!
You just gotta hold it
Nonsense!
and then release it. I was trying to do it like the full version.
Unforgivable!
He's saying
Shut
power
up!
something.
That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Shut up! Where would the weapon be? This is the end!
The Ender. Wow.
Could the
Shatter
iron
of
skewer
power.
have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
Bone on the meat. On the meat bone. I've seen people mess it up so many times. I didn't count, but I'm pretty sure that's the right number.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Yeah.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Seems like no dangerous items. Like, let's skew in the chest go earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Yeah. I wouldn't know what to do if you said fish bones and meat bones are also dangerous items. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. This game, my days.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
Or, you know, under the floorboards where no one knew how to get there.
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
Ah.
What now?
Eat it.
I'm using my right to remain silent.
That right doesn't exist on this island, wench.
There's no way that exists here.
This game, my days.
We need to confirm this now.
Yeah.
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Super Saiyan Akane.
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Oh. Huh.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
When did Monokuma go?
I'm right here! I'm already eating it!
How did you get in the middle of everyone without us noticing?
A bear that eats meat!
Wait a minute.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
This game.
What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My, there's something inside the meat!
I wonder what that could be.
Look what came out!
I gotta admit, that's a pretty dope murder weapon.
Isn't that...
Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
That is pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It's brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
That is a dope weapon.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
Can you taste the despair?
I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment.
Looking at you like you're gutter trash.
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
That's more like despair to me.
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Hey! And you wondered why I was fangirling over Chiaki. Sit down.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
It's like I'm being accustomed to it.
Never should have waited about cooking on your Greek.
Let's deal with Nagato later. More importantly, we should first...
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all.
Yep.
To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Just like in the last game. Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Teru's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
Yeah. So it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting. Hold up. Every case of one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there'll be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed along incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you'll clear the challenge. Pretty sure some of you know this, but it'll be difficult to compete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it'll become much simpler. For those who played this previous game, haha, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, while playing and solving a closing argument, there's a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in the gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. The hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget there's a time limit. GLHF, TYU2. Kirigiri's theme from the first game. Okay. At the storage room for the blackout. Okay. Yeah, plus 10 seconds. Yoko's drinking juice, I don't care. Night vision goggles equipped. Yeah. No, she's already drinking juice up there. There we go, stuck too. Jackie is on guard duty. Okay, let's go. There we go. I thought that was wrong. Switch on! This is actually easier than the first game. This game gives you everything, it's like piece it together. See, that's already there, so now... There we go. This is, yeah. Last stock. Da da da. Hi, Bookie. Da da da. Nope, 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 nope. Here we go. What's found on the table? The knife.
Here's everything that happened in this
Da,
case.
da, da. Oh,
Let's
never
try
mind.
going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
I'm gonna shut up and let him talk.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received.
Oh, right to left because Japan.
Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
Mm-hmm.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
Dun dun dun.
The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness.
Ba-thump.
But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles.
Ta-da!
Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him.
Mm-hmm.
When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table.
Huh.
That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan.
Yep, yep.
The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
That wench.
While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming.
Uh-huh.
That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen.
Ah.
They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
Churrasco. I got it right. Woo. I don't do food. Not my fault.
With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall.
Yeah.
Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
I am the knight. Dun dun dun.
With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage.
They look like They look like an evil Sub-Zero. Or something like that.
They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source.
Yeah. So...
But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there.
Look at Naruto getting pushed and bam!
If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed,
But...
he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move.
That's cold.
After they murdered Byakuya, the killer
Yeah?
purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened.
Sneaky.
There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime.
It's the ominous sound effect that only exists in games like this.
Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Teru Hanamura. It's a shame I just learned your first name because it's curtains for you.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
Yeah, call me out, wench. Meet me outside, meet me
It's a
outside.
mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
Weak defense.
Would never.
But you did. Cower in awe.
It seems this is the end.
The end. You did the crime. Now you have. Now it's time. Even you don't even do time. It's just time. Man, look at that score. Cha-ching! And this, my friend, is how you obtain nano coins. I might grind some out at some point, just redoing the trial a couple of times. But, wait a minute. Oh, missteps. That one was have a time left. Missteps in the last battle here, I know how it worked. Okay, I can look at that.
It looks like your argument has come to a close.
You sound particularly evil today, Monokuma.
Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time!
Yeah, voting time.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Okay.
Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone.
Why?
If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Oh, guess I should vote then.
Why did this happen?
Dum, 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 dum.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Gee, I can hardly wait. Yay! I wish I could get all those mana coins. I mean, I guess that is where they come from. Trial end.
Correct!
Ah, snap! Guess we're gonna have to watch the execution next time. Because here's why. I'm running out of room. I want to make sure that it doesn't cut out mid-recording, so pause.